Wake up, oh my soul, you've been sleeping far too long, so wake up, oh my soul.
You know, there's a song on there, it's called Run. It's a fun song, and I think it just really sums up, where we're at right now as a band. We're trying to pick up the pace in the sense that we're really trying to take everything that we do really seriously. God calls us to do our work for Him with excellence, and as we've all heard, run the race. That's what Paul says. And I think we're trying to run a really good race right now. More than ever, we're in a place of life where there's a lot at stake. We live in a culture that needs the message that Christian music has to offer, and we want to deliver that message with excellence.
You gotta run, run, run into the arms. You gotta run, run, run into the arms. You gotta run, run, run into the arms of love.
When we first started, it was like literally just a bunch of teenage boys in Chris's basement learning how to play Weezer covers and stuff like that. You would have told those kids in that basement that we would be doing what we're doing today 17 years later. There's no way we would have believed that. But yeah, it's been a crazy journey, and at this point, really, all I can say is I'm just really thankful that we've not only gotten to do everything we've gotten to do, but are still getting to do this. It's a real blessing.
As a young band, sometimes doors can open kind of slowly, and you just take things as they come, and now it feels like you have to learn how to say no to certain things, just because we all have families, and sometimes you can't travel all the way across the country to play one show and come back like we used to be able to do. So I think our families ground us, for sure. Even with kind of the accolades, getting nominated for Grammy and Double Awards, those things are really cool when they come along, because we're usually just kind of like our nose is in it and we're just kind of pressing forward. So when that stuff happens, it's almost like a surprise, and it can be an encouragement in some ways to let you know that people are actually listening to the music and taking notice of it. But I think the focus from day one to now has just been to share our talent and our faith.
Sometimes it's hard to keep believing in what you can't see, that everything happens for a reason, even the worst life brings.
Everything we do is some form of the gospel, through song or what we say or what we try to live. I think a lot of times to just lay down and surrender whatever their issue is, that they're going through, that they're trying to carry and fix on their own. Because that's really what it comes down to, is like we're all in this struggle together. We're all kind of trying to find a way to fix our problem. And the Bible says you don't have to be anxious about those things, but to pray, and that the peace of God will cover your life, your heart and mind. So that's what we hope people gain from our music, is a greater faith, greater understanding, greater trust of who God is, and a greater desire to know Him.
Neither life nor